Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a large makeup haul, and this haul has been a long time coming and it's going to be split into two parts. The first part is going to be stuff that I have bought myself, and the second part is going to be stuff that has been given to me as presents. So half of this stuff I haven't bought myself but someone gave it to me, which was really lovely of them. So it's going to be kind of split into two parts, like I said, and I'm going to do the stuff that I bought myself first. So if you're not interested in seeing anything that's been given, then you can just close out after that. So yeah, I'm going to jump straight into it. So the thing that I'm going to start with is something I'm so excited about, and it is this. This is the Benefit's Cheeky Sweet Spot. Bit of a naughty sounding name, as my sister pointed out, but basically this is a product by Benefit, and it's a blush palette, and this is such a good deal. The blushes are normally £24, this is £30, and they're only, it was either like 3 or 5 grams, I cannot remember which, less than the full-size product, so you get absolutely loads of product. So I don't know, I can't work out the savings in my head, but that's an absolutely huge saving, because for £6 more you're getting all the blushes just a tiny bit smaller, and then you also get a little sample of the WhatsApp cream highlighter, and then a little brush here that I've not really been using, and you get Dandelion Bellabama Sugar Bomb. These are all half rubbed off because I've been using it. The Hoola Bronzer, Coralista, and then the Rockature blush, and it's such a good deal. This is part of their Christmas collection. I reviewed this on my blog if you want to check that out in the down box below, where I do have all the proper measurements and stuff like that, and facts and figures. But this is really great. I've absolutely been loving it, and Hoola has become my sort of daily bronzer. So I've never tried out Kiko Cosmetics before because I've never really been near one, but recently, not recently, 2 months ago now, we went to Vogue's Night Out, and that was on Oxford Street and stuff like that, and there's a Kiko shop there, so I didn't do much damage at all. I was about to say I did some damage, but I really didn't. I only got 2 things, and Kiko is so cheap. It's very I would say the range, the packaging and the quality is very comparable to MAC, at a fraction of the price. So yeah, that's really good. So the first thing that I got is this, and this is the Kiko Colour Correction Concealer Wheel. Mine's in 01. I'm not sure if they do different shades of it, but mine's 01. And it's basically this colour correcting wheel. So it's a bunch of concealers. There's a purple, a sort of yellowy one, a dark beige one, a green one, and then there's a cream highlighter in the middle. And I really wanted to try out cream highlighters, cream concealers for so long, because I'd heard good things about them, but then when you watch makeup tutorials you never see anyone actually using them. So I thought that they were probably going to be kind of a gimmicky thing that didn't really work, but this works so well. I absolutely love it, and I cannot believe it, and this is now part of my daily makeup routine. So I absolutely love that. Once again, review on the blog. The second thing that I picked up from Kiko is their mixing solution, and I'd wanted to try a mixing solution for so long because I've got a lot of colourful eyeshadows and stuff like that I want to be able to turn into more liquid eyeshadows or gel eyeliners, but all the kind of mixing solutions and sprays tend to be quite a lot. I can't remember how much this was, but definitely under £10, and you get so much of it. I can't ever imagine using all of that up. I've not used it too much yet, but when I have used it, I have liked it. I've used it for doing colourful eyeliner using an eyeshadow. They took about 2 layers, so it got the job done. So yeah. Now when I was in Primark recently, I found these, and this is a 12-pack set of eyelashes, and they're all different kinds. There's really full ones, there's sparse or single, not single ones, but you know when they got sort of every other eyelash is really big. There's probably a word for that, and then they got ones with glitter and gems on, and I just thought that this is really good. This was £8, which is just ridiculously cheap, I think, and the eyelashes are actually really good. When I first started using them, I tried using them with the glue that it came with, and that did not work out well. They just wouldn't go on at all. And then I was looking it up, and someone did a review of Primark eyelashes and said to use a different glue. So I went and I picked up a different glue, and I picked up, of course, the Duo eyelash adhesive, and I got the dark tone one because I wear winged eyeliner pretty much every day, and so it kind of helps it blend in a little bit more. And of course this is just apparently the best eyelash glue that absolutely everyone raves about, so I thought that I would get that, and honestly it makes it so much easier. I've never been very good at putting on false eyelashes and I tend to just not do it, but this makes it like honestly about 10 times easier, so I really like that. Now as someone that's blonde, I've always really struggled with my eyebrows because I've never really wanted to splash out on a high-end brow product. I am going to in New York, I think, and all the high street ones are just always way too dark. You cannot get the right shade of blonde on the high street. But I've been hearing really good things about the Soap & Glory brow archery. So I went into Boots recently, a few weeks ago, and Soap & Glory were on 3 for 2, so I thought that I would try that out, and I swatched it, and the brow archery is actually a light enough colour, so if you are struggling with finding a brow pencil or brow product that's light enough for your hair, then definitely give this a go if you don't want to splash out on like something really high end. I think this is about £12, so it's still on the pricier high street end, but at least it's not like, I don't know, a NARS product or something like that. So this basically, one end it's sort of got this like waxy pencil thing that you could like turn up, and on the other end it's got like a brush nib, and I think the concept of like a brush eyebrow product, like you know when you get the like felt tipped eyeliners, I think if you have like a felt tip liner for your brows, is it just me that thinks that that would work really well? And I've tried out like this now and also one by NYX, and they're just never pigmented enough. Like this is actually sort of a brush, but it's like a brush that stays together, but the NYX one is actually like a proper like felt liner, but they just never work well enough, and I'm like, what's it going to take for someone else like that works for a cosmetics company to actually work out that a felt tip brow product would work really well? But basically the brush like pen side of it does give off colour, but just not a huge amount of colour, so it's just there for adding like slight extra details, and on the daily basis I tend to just use the wax side, and I do like this product and it doesn't match me really well. The only thing, I find it really hard to get it very precise, and my brows tend to end up looking a little bit more like wobbly and less perfect when I use this, because I just can't get it to go like straight enough and not, I don't know, not have it a little bit messy. So it's quite fiddly to use for me personally, but aside from that it's alright, I guess. So with the 3 for 2, obviously I of course had to pick up 2 other products. So the first one that I got is the Kick-Ass Concealer, and I have absolutely been loving this. Basically it comes with 2 concealers, one yellow toned and one peach toned, and then a setting powder, and this is great. It's ridiculously creamy, like you touch it the slightest amount and you get so much product on your like finger or brush or whatever. It's really high coverage. It conceals both my under eyes and my spots really well. The 2 different, I need to sort my fringe out, sorry. The 2 different like shades just makes it really good for concealing whatever you want to conceal. Like I use the yellow under my eyes and the peach for any blemishes, and then the setting powder works really well as well. It really mats it down and stops it creasing and building up throughout the day, so I've really absolutely been loving that. And then the third product that I got is the pressed powder, the Kick-Ass pressed powder, and I got it in the sort of like yellow shade. I did want it in the like normal shade, but unfortunately they had sold out, so I settled for the yellow. I thought that it would leave like a yellow sheen, but it doesn't. If you really build it up then it tends to, but like if you just use it on like a fluffy brush then it doesn't. And this actually gives me like a really nice finish. Like it doesn't cause your makeup to instantly cake up like a lot of powders do, and it keeps you matte throughout the day, so I've been liking this. So next I'm going to move on to lip products, and I picked these 2 up recently because I'd seen this Tumblr post. I'm not sure if you've seen it, oops. Basically like absolutely raving about these, and these are the Maybelline 24 like hour lip, it says lipsticks, it's not really traditional lipstick, is it? And basically these are supposed to be like invincible, like they do not smudge or come off, and they just last for absolutely ages. But I hate these, I absolutely hate these. They're really difficult to put on, they just slide about your lips and are really inconsistent, and then when you go and put the balm over afterwards, it like just causes it all to like peel and flake off, and these are terrible. Basically do not like these whatsoever. So I was still looking for a good like red lip product that was really bright and easy to apply and lasted a long time, so in the end I decided to pick up another Rimmel Apocalypse. I've got one of these, I think the colour Nova, so I picked up Big Bang, and it's like a really good vibrant red. I love the consistency of these. They go on really easily, they look really nice, and they're not drying at all. They're just a really nice formulation. The only thing that I would criticise with this is it really doesn't last. It fades really quickly. If you eat or drink, then it will just go. So if you're prepared to keep reapplying through the day, then this is absolutely brilliant. But if you're having a busy day and you can't keep stopping to put lipstick on, then I wouldn't really pick this up. So finally, out of the two products that I bought myself, they're both from Bourjois. So really quickly, I recently repurchased my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum, and this is the only other foundation apart from my MAC one that I've repurchased. So this is the second foundation I've ever repurchased, which says all you need to know about it recently. I absolutely love it. It's like the perfect colour match for me. Yeah, it's really good. And every single time I mention this mascara, I mention this, but it's because it's relevant. But when I was interning backstage at All Keely, they were using this mascara and they did the big like 60s lashes with it, and it looked absolutely amazing. And it's the Bourjois Push Up Volume Glamour Mascara, and I've been using this for about, I don't know, 2 weeks now, and it's really good. I think packaging wise you could compare it to the Benefit Their Real Mascara, which is my normal mascara, and I would actually say like results you can compare it. It's a lot more watery than that mascara, so sometimes it will like flick off and leave you with little like speckles of mascara. So that's not amazing, but if you're careful with it, then it doesn't do that. That is really good. It gives me like really big and nice lashes. So if you're looking for an alternative to the Benefit mascara, I would definitely try this out. So now I'm going to move on to the makeup that has been given to me, and the first thing that I have are these Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide On Eye Pencils. And there's like a really dark blue, a dark brown, a dark purple, and a dark green. And these are really nice. If you've tried these before, you will know that the formulation is brilliant. They stay on all day, but they're really like soft and creamy, easy to blend when you like first apply them, but they don't smudge throughout the day. They're basically like the perfect eyeliner. And these are really nice because they're so close to black, but they're not black, they're coloured, so they just add like a little extra something when you want to be like, oh, she's just wearing black eyeliner. Oh no, it's not, it's green. I don't know. They're just really nice, and they can also be used like paired, like smudged into shadows of the same colour, and they look really nice and just give it a little extra something. So sticking with the Urban Decay, I have these, and these are their Heavy Metal Loose Glitter Pots. And they're basically like really adorably packaged pots like this. They've got this nice like Urban Decay silver lid, and then they're like full of loose shadow on the inside. So I've got this purple one, I've got a green one, I've got like a white one, a blue, oh my god, I just forgot the word for blue, a blue one, I've got a gold one, and then like a pink one. And then with those comes this, and this is the Urban Decay Bonded Weightless Makeup Adhesive. So it's basically just like a makeup glue, and it comes on like this little brush like that. So you can either use those sort of more sparsely on their own, like with a cream eyeshadow or something, or you can use this and get like a really intense glittery makeup look. I also have 3 of the Urban Decay Naked Lip Glosses. I have Liar, which is a pinky nude, Nuna, which is a brownie nude, and then Streak, which is like a corally nude. And then finally, for the Urban Decay products, I have something that I'm so excited about. It's the Electric palette. This was the first high-end eyeshadows that I've ever had, and before then I'd never really seen the need. I was kind of like, oh, you know, whatever, normal eyeshadows do the job, but oh my god, these are absolutely incredible, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And the way that these are pigmented, they're just, oh my god. They're just, you barely need to touch them before you've just got like colour absolutely everywhere. Not in a messy way, in the like way you want it. And I'm now fully converted to high-end eyeshadows, and I'm definitely going to try and get some more because these are just absolutely brilliant. Moving on to Benefit products, I've got the Benefit Bigger Than BB Big Easy BB Cream, and this is in the colour Fair. This is a little too pale for me, probably not naturally, but I'm starting to use like a really gradual fade tan right now, so when I have that on, it's a tiny bit too pale for me. and I don't really wear BB cream that much. Like, I think it's nice for the days when you like really just want to really quickly just put something on, just so that you've got something on, a little like safety blanket. So BB creams are really nice for this. So when I'm natural and when probably in the winter, this is going to be really good for those days when you don't want much makeup. And then I also have 2 of the Benefit tints, and I have the Benny tint and the Lolly tint. I am so in love with the Lolly tint. I think Benny tint, I have used it, but it does scare me because it just looks so dark in there that you just think it's going to go all horribly wrong. But the Lolly tint is like the nicest, most natural looking pink. It works so well for my complexion, and it's just like really, really nice. I normally just get this on something like the Real Techniques buffing brush. You need like the tiniest amount. Once again, this is a product that's not going to run out anytime soon. And then I just like buff it in, and it just looks so natural basically. And then I've also got the Benefit push-up liner, and this I was really, really excited to try. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically like a gel eyeliner, but in this sort of pen form, and you like click it up to use it. And I have such mixed feelings about this. The effect that it gives is nice, really, really nice. It's like a really intense matte black, like you cannot get blacker than this. And it is easy to use, but also difficult to use at the same time. Like when it's behaving, it's just like really, it takes a while to get used to, but you could just put it on and you get perfect shape really easily. But the only thing that it does do is sometimes the gel like builds up into like little balls and like sort of clings to the end of it, and then they end up just smudging everywhere. So I feel like it could be a bit more like creamier, and that would stop that happening, because it really does build up and then you just get this ball that like sort of flicks off and like goes wrong basically. But this is a really nice product. It's bloody impossible to remove. I know it comes with its own remover, but I am not buying a makeup remover just for this eyeliner. So for that reason, the fact that it can get a little bit fiddly and messy, and the fact that it's really hard to remove, I tend to save this as my special occasions eyeliner. If this was easy to remove, I would probably use it every single day though. It is a really good product. Okay, so moving on to the last couple of things, I have this So Eva palette, and this is the Naturally Yours one, and it comes in this like little cardboard thing, and I thought, oh god, like a cardboard eyeshadow palette, this is going to get so messy and tatty and like just get everything on it. But I don't know how it's done it, but literally it's in perfect condition. There's not a single smudge on it or tear off the cardboard, so that's really good. And then the shadows look like this. It's just your perfect natural like nudie palette. And the thing that I love about this is like these 2 shades here are like obviously very common shades. You're sort of like really like very light skin tone, white person skin tone colours. And on me, because I'm so pale, those colours never normally show up because they just look like my natural skin tone. But these are so good and really pigmented, and they do show up on me. So it's really good for when I do want to lighten the outside of my eye. I always go and grab these now, even if I'm using a different palette, because they actually show up. So if you struggle with that, then I would recommend these. The last thing that I have are these Maybelline Superstay 14-hour lipsticks. And they basically look like this. I have the colour, where's the colour on this? Red Rays and Flash of Fuchsia. And they basically look like this. They're really, really gorgeous colours. That was the pink, and then this one's like a red one. So that was my absolutely huge makeup haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to check out the rest of my videos and subscribe. I'm trying to stick to a schedule right now. This is a new thing that I'm introducing, where I should be uploading every Sunday at 4. But if I don't make it, if a video is late or just doesn't go up, then do forgive me. I am at university full time, so trying to get one video out a week is actually a lot of work. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this video, and I will see you in my next one, next Sunday hopefully. Bye! Hello, so today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine. And yeah, I thought that I would film a new one of these now that I've got my new camera and a better setup and everything like that.